So we do have a 303 line of the Pidove and Unfezant here. We do have a really good ability on the Pidove here of the emergency evolution, where once during your turn, if this Pokemon's remaining HP is 30 or less, you can search out your deck for a Unfezant and evolve it up from this Pidove, skipping the stage 1. And then we do have the 3 copies of the Unfezant here. This will be our main attacker for this deck. And we do have 2 really good attacks with opposing wins. We can do 70 base damage, and then we can put 2 energy cards attached to your opponent's active back into their hand. And then we do have the Boundless Power for the 180 base damage, and then during your next turn, this Pokemon can't attack. And then for our draw engine, we have a 3-3 line of the Dreepy and Dracloak. With that Recon Directive ability, once per turn, you can look at the top 2 cards of your deck and then put 1 card into your hand and then the other card on the bottom of your deck. And then we do have the 2 copies of the Badoo here for some cheap item lock with the Itchy Pollen. We can do 10 base damage, and then during your opponent's next turn, they can't play any item cards. And then lastly, we have the 1 copy of the Monkey Dory for the ability Adrenabrain. Once during your turn, if you have a Dark Energy attached to this Pokemon, we can move 3 damage counters from one of our Pokemon over to one of your opponents. And then moving on to our trainer cards, for our Ace spec, we have the Unfair Stamp. We can only use this card if one of your Pokemon were knocked out during your opponent's last turn, and then both players shuffle their hand into their deck, and you get to draw 5 cards, and then your opponent can only draw just 2 cards.